Alright, checking out sectors. This is communications, the XLC. High tight consolidation here between the 111 up into 120. High volume node forming here from 116 up into 117. Nice back and forth. Nice volume node building out here. Really not bearish, really not bullish. Just kind of consolidative by practice here. Whichever way it does break is going to be either really good or really bad. Right, because all that volume is built up, but while it maintains within this range, like it was last week, really just more of a consolidative stock than anything. Yeah, that is XLC. Pretty boring. XLE has come up here. It's trying to top, or at least put in some volume up here at the 161 extensions back here on the weekly. Pretty prominent levels dating all the way back to 2018. So we'll still continue to watch this 57 area. Obviously, with all the geopolitical going on, we may see this be able to break up and through. But a lot of the XLE stocks are also refiner stocks. So if there's no flow to refine, then that isn't really going to help business much either, is it? So while below 57 still remains to offer down here into the 54 consolidation, and really just all the way down here into 50 to retest the entire breakout at some point. I'm not saying it has to come this week, but that is all very much still open to move down through range. So let's move into financials. Financials lost, or in the process of losing, the high volume node here on the daily or on the weekly. Already pretty much lost it on the daily. You can see that the volume is definitely larger above 5105 than below. So financials will now need to recover 5105 to put it back within a consolidated state. Failure to move back over that 51 level is going to open up a little bit more range below price into the 46s, 47 area, most likely to test. And then there's a volume node down here into the 45s. The XLI Industrials lost the upper consolidation here at 176. Price moving lower through that low volume node as it is in red. Would assume that we have play between 164 and 175 here. Between those two nodes, previous support and the 161.8 as support, and then this high volume node is resistance, and then you can strike a shorter term fib or a GBIV green it, and then kind of puts you at a resistance 175, 190 or 179, and then potential support down here in the 163, 164 range for XLI. So kind of just a middle ground here, no real edge in the XLI. Consumer staples also falling off of the highs as we tested back up into that 161.8 cluster. Up here in the 90-91 range, so we'll just go ahead and flag this as supply now. Trailing has it at 88.03. We are almost testing into support at 84, and that is a back test here of the breakout itself, so hard to try to short through that 84 range. Might be a good place to sit up and watch some of these staples and see if we can't get a decent entry on another retest there of support at 84.18. The healthcare sector lost the upper consolidative pocket as well here last week into Friday when everything else kind of slipped. We need healthcare XLV to recover 154 and then 157 to really put it back within bullish favor. Elsewise, we have the supply above price, above 154, that's going to continue to force price lower. Looks like we have 146 to 148 as support here in the healthcare space, so long as we remain below 154. So RR definitely more bearish here, 1 point of reward upside to 5 to 7 points of downside. And finally, the XLY, consumer discretionary. Long term, it's still consolidative up here above the 38.2 of the tertiary, above 110, but we did lose our supportive level on Friday at 116.02. Again, the more volume above price is going to start to create a supply if we can't get over that 116 range. So if we can't recover some of these gaps that we made last week, it's going to create a quicker path downward here. It looks like in quite a few of these sectors. Here, well below 116, offers into that previous support at 110, and then the high volume node at 106 to 108. So certainly some issues across the sector space. Definitely need to recover some key points that were lost last week, and on failure to do that, it does seem that the sectors agree with the overall market in saying that we could have a little bit more of a slide wash down than we have accustomed to be seeing. So hope everybody has a great night, and see you back here tomorrow.